5 quick ways to escape from the grip of the narcissist and make him suffer for the rest of his life. Are you sick of feeling like you're stuck in a bad relationship with a narcissist? Feel like you're always walking on eggshells because you're afraid to say or do the wrong thing? You're not alone. Many people are in the same position and are trying to get their lives back on track. We can help with that. Our team of experts has helped people rebuild their lives after getting out of selfish relationships for years. We offer one-on-one meetings for as little as $1 a week, so you can get personalized help and advice at every step of the way. In today's show, we'll talk about 5 ways to leave a relationship with a narcissist and take back control of your life. Setting limits and learning to love yourself have helped a lot of people break out of the cycle of abuse and make a life they love. If you're ready to take the first step toward healing, fill out the form on the right and check out our free healing resource. It talks about the top 10 problems that people who have been abused by narcissists face. Also, don't forget that we offer one-on-one counseling for as little as $1 a week. The link is in the description below. All right, let's get started. First of all, in a selfish relationship, you were taught to put the other person's needs ahead of your own. You were forced to give up and ignore your own wants and needs so that the narcissist could get what he or she wanted. All of this has made it hard for you to know what you really want or need. You were made to always put other people before yourself and worry about their well-being, but not your own. You've changed, and now you're always worried about what other people think of you. It's time to put your own wants first and feel like you're in charge of your life again. No matter what the narcissist may have told you, this doesn't mean putting your own wants ahead of those of others. They try to control you by making you feel bad about having wants. But you should do the opposite and put your needs in order of importance if you want to express them well. You should get the most care and attention. In a partnership or in life, if you want someone to be there for you, you have to be there for yourself first. You have to understand and value the things that make you special and do everything you can to put yourself back together. Do something you enjoy. A narcissist often kills your motivation and gets in the way of the things that make you happy. You might be a talented singer or artist who has always wanted to make a living with your skills. Or maybe you were really into something, but the narcissist took it away. Some people might have been jealous of your ability, and the narcissist couldn't stand the thought of you being associated with something better than themselves, so they tried to ruin it. To keep the relationship going, you had to hide your deepest wants, including your interests, hobbies, and skills. But your interests and skills aren't gone for good. You had to change and stop them from being themselves. But now it's time to find the things you love again. It's time to get back to the things you were good at before the narcissist came along. You have to care about life and work hard to get back the love you once had for the things that made you who you are. Third, what you say should be true. A narcissist took away your right to speak up. They made it hard for you to speak or think freely because they were always listening. So, you learned to keep your mouth shut. It became natural to pull back. You have a natural ability to question your beliefs and feelings. The narcissist made everything angry and chaotic, so it was hard to figure out who was to blame. They wished for this to happen. Instead, they did this through gaslighting and trickery. Now is the time to speak up and tell the truth without thinking about what other people will think, say, or feel about you. But that doesn't mean you can be rude or mean. No, being honest is not the same thing as being mean. You can be cool and in charge while telling the truth. Stick up for what you think is right and what you believe in. Now is the time for you to grow up and become the bold person you've always wanted to be. Now is the time. Now is the time to put effort into regaining your sense of self-worth and getting a better idea of who you are. In an egotistical relationship, point number 4 is to make a lot of mistakes and learn from them. Talk to your folks and your partner about this. They might have put their own worries on you by asking you to be perfect, but no one can be perfect. I would say that our flaws are what make us great. Mistakes don't make us bad people. They show us how normal we are. Remember that the narcissist was trying to keep tight control over what you did and what choices you made. They always found flaws in your arguments, laughed at you, made fun of you, insulted you, and yelled at you until you were crying. They planted in your mind the idea that you were bad. But you don't have to carry this. You have to get rid of the noise in your head that is always putting you down. It's not your fault. It's what they think you did. You need to get back in charge. Recognize your skills and how well you can adapt. Recognize your innate human potential. Narcissists never did this because they tried to reach perfection by becoming something other than human, more like an entity. The 5th and final piece of advice is to stand on your own. This is because the narcissist wanted to be completely dependent on the other person in every way, both financially and in other ways. You are an independent person who doesn't need help from someone who was basically a parasite living off of you. Now is the time to stand up for yourself and recover your independence. They were the one who depended on you, not the other way around. The narcissist made you feel like you needed them, so they could use you as an excuse and get what they wanted from you. Take care of your physical, mental, financial, and emotional health so that no one else can hurt you the way the narcissist did. Fix yourself up. Heal the wounds you got from the narcissistic relationship, which are what's causing all your problems now. Keep in mind that this is the only way to stop the narcissist from controlling you and finally take back your identity. To really win, you need to give yourself time, take care of yourself, heal yourself, and let go of yourself. I hope this episode taught you something. If you did, leave a like and a comment to let me know. We will talk during the next one. Fix what needs to be fixed until then.